Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing progressive world domination on the classic map. I was originally trying to get a game with some portals here today, but nobody was seemingly joining the portals games. We do have neutral AI. I forgot to turn that off from our recent Tier List Tuesday game. As Pink sacks a 5-stack, immediately losing all of that material and does not win. That is very, very interesting. Yeah, forgot to turn neutral off. So we're playing with neutral. So bots will be very interesting if players quit, which I actually think might make this a little bit better for us. Now, I don't have any intention of moving my 4 out of here, as Pink only Pink knows this is here. It's going to take him some effort to try to remove it. So I think we can get away with playing a 3-position game on this one. Which is what I like to do on progressive world domination. I've been enjoying the classic map lately, believe it or not, everybody. I don't always have the most enjoyment on this map, and the games I've been playing lately on it have been fun. So we're going to try to do it here again today, have some enjoyment on it, and I think it's just the simplest map that's there. You know, it's the one that everybody's familiar with when you first get into Risk. It's like, all right, you know the classic map exists, etc., etc. And fun times, whatnot, sure. I'm going to go 2 here, and we're going to go 2 down here. So I attack off of this. So Pink he fortified into Congo, so there's some material there. I believe he tried to hit blue, either blue or red in the middle here. One of them has certainly made some sort of movement, and I'm actually going to fortify this over this way because I don't think white is going to try to hit my 5. I don't think purple tries to hit my 6. This may give him the wrong idea. I don't want Australia, but Australia is 1 point held from China, so that certainly makes it a little bit interesting. I would like Europe, but I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity for that, as purple fortifies back left after hitting me. I think hit my 5 left, fortify the 6 over, maybe commit another piece of material either down here or up here. But we want to make ourselves as difficult to eliminate as possible here on this map. Now, mind you, the classic map, as we all know from our Tier List Tuesday series, any other time I mentioned the size of it, it is 42 territories. There are 3 blizzards. It knocks us down to 39 for the actual game playing out here in terms of controllable territories, and there are 6 bonuses. We got North America and Europe as +5s, Asia is +7, South America and Australia is +2s, and Africa is +3 if you're able to hold it. And it seems, if we get around to Red's turn here, that nobody has taken a bonus on this first turn. We won't know necessarily if purple has gone for this down here. I didn't see a fortify up to his China territory here as white cuts to the left. I wonder if he sits there. That fortify comes down, so I wonder if he is going to go for Africa here, or if he tries to retake South America. He did not start with 5 troops, so I actually a little bit surprised to see him sitting here, but he doesn't know about the quantity of material I have down here, so I guess we'll see. I'd like to give purple the opportunity to move out of here. I'm going to add 1 here, and I'm actually going to add 2 over here. I think that position's useful to have. Attack center, and then fortify. I'm not going to add anything to this 6 yet, because if white is going to go for this bonus, he will likely hit this regardless, which is dangerous. Now, we did get a wild card on our first turn. We've got the artillery picked up on the second turn. Purple does not have a bonus. We do see him roll up from Great Britain into Iceland. I could maybe sneak the +5 on this next turn, but that would be dangerous. Blue we saw operating mostly in North America. We have seen a little bit of purple, but not his troop commitment. Got a little bit of a blue takeover here as well. Now, he sees me sitting here, so that's not going to be a retake there. Nobody yet with a bonus. I don't know where Pink is operating from either. He may use this 4 to hit over into Siberia. But we did see him lose a bunch of his starting troops initially, so maybe he's got some material down in South America or down in Australia. I have a feeling red is maybe our player playing down there, if I had to guess, but there also might be a bunch of players quarreling over that space at the moment. And I was correct that white would try to play back into South America. So there was either somebody was playing South America, somebody was playing Australia, and I do believe I thought red would be the Australia guy, but he may have been the South American player that just opened the white player back up on that big stack. No bonus for red here. That is a tough loss. I think white likely took this, but if any of these players are the ones who were down here, they're going to be playing off of a retaliatory maneuver. So now, because white did that move, now is a really good time. Red has actually quit, so he was likely that player. I'm going to take this. It's bold to do this in a prog game, but why not? I'm trying to read my opponents here. I don't sit on white's border here. I don't sit against blue. Now there is this pink 5, which I think is more than likely going to come down into me. I wanted to knock I didn't want purple to keep taking cards up here anyway. I wanted to limit the number of positions that I have to defend against. Now, we know blue is in North America as well. So if he may not love pink being here. He may even hit pink pretty early here. Red is flagged. There's a 3-card flag, and there's a 4 here. So he operated likely on a retake. I assume he got knocked out of South America. I assume that was red down there. And on that flag, he, before the flag, tries to hit back into South America from somewhere in North America, and then bails. Now, interested to see what blue does here, because I will completely wipe him with pink here. I will wipe him out of North America. Or out of Africa, if that's what he decides to do, and break me. He actually hits pink. So he doesn't break me. We'll see what pink does. If I hold the +5, that's actually pretty crazy. I'm not anticipating it. I think more than likely that the pink player commits 3 troops up here onto this 5 and breaks me. But he actually sets early. Where does that get committed then? Is he going to play for South America? Is he going to play for Australia? Is he going to play for North America, Europe? He's got a lot of options. I assume he plays off that 9. I would not be surprised to see a break as he actually rolls down below. Hits blue. Does he roll the 3-on-1 into me? He's going to break me with the 9. No, he's actually full on targeting the blue player right now. Wow. Good dice here. He could actually get the kill on the 4. He does not get it, though. Is it worth seeing if this is the end of blue? Because pink sets early, right? Pink's no longer a threat. White does not break me. White doesn't actually have the +5 either. Red must have made it back in there. Now, an early trade-in probably isn't worth it. But removing a player from the board certainly has its value. I'm going to go up here. Worst case, he tries to keep himself alive. Best case, this is just the elimination. And we'll even see if this is the end of red. Maybe this sets me early and I can hunt blue elsewhere. It's neither, but I don't inherently hate that play. Purple has Australia. Blue does not flag, but I don't think blue can really do much to me. I mean, we saw pink lose 4 there. If purple hits this, he doesn't break me. There's some value in that, in a little trustworthy relationship. This game is accelerating very quickly. I feel like if you're the blue player, you have to trade. Maybe he gets red. Maybe he's got the troops to get red. I think red, the remainder of red is either... Oh, blue is down here. Okay, we found the rest of him. He's going to target pink, too. I think he knows that I was merely going for seeing if I could take the kill. Now, the issue with that play is that is probably the end of blue. So blue is sandwiched here. This means the rest of red is in North America. If we see white, if white doesn't get the red kill, I don't know that I want to trade in off of red, though. Pink doesn't break me. White could still break me. White is getting 5. So the rest of red is in North America because we know pink attacked off this spot. Blue came out of the woodwork here, and purple has Australia. This is probably the end of blue, but I can't confirm that, and I don't really want to trade in, even with the +2 in Southern Europe. I don't think trading early is in my best interest. Does it look like white probably breaks me here? Actually trades. So he trades ahead of blue. That gives blue a better trade in. He's going to hit pink out of here. He might hit me 6. He's going for extra bonuses. I don't think the white player is very good. And I think that has just been confirmed. He is not on a trade. Purple sets early. Purple probably tries to kill blue here. But white didn't go for red, so I didn't want to set early. White's got me kill guarded anyway. Purple goes 21 into the 10. Now, this isn't inherently the end of blue. There could still be some blue in North America that pink wasn't able to get. Nope, that is all. Well played by purple. Had a feeling purple, just watching my opponents, that purple was my best opponent. Now, the hunt, yeah, I don't know why white is upset. White had the opportunity to take that kill for himself and instead chose to break me. The logical play here, I think purple thinks he might have the opportunity to kill pink. He does not. These being all split is not great. These trades aren't very valuable for purple. That's a very heavily split purple player. And he backs up. So he leaves this as a 3. I think with the intention of eventually playing for Asia. If pink does not kill red, we hunt red in North America. Well, if white doesn't kill red, I guess is the better way to put it. I think white's going to tunnel vision on... I think white tunnel visions on this position down here. And then I can likely sweep the board. Even if he tries to re-break me, I think more likely he just plays with his 5 troops, hits my 6, hits the 3 here. Feeds me pink in North America. I'm going to get... Am I going to get the 15? I'm going to get the 12, but then if I kill red, I'll get the 15. White's going to backdoor break me. Or he goes for red. I don't know how he's up there. I don't know where red is then, because he's getting the +2. We know purple has Australia. He's out of here. So now I'm going to... If he fortifies this away, I am going to have to try to kill pink here. I could play off of the 8. I actually think my best spot... Like, I think he may have just tried to box me out. Let's go 9 here. That 8 gets there, the rest up here. We got to kill red, kill pink. And I went this way for that exact reason. I wasn't sure where white was trying to box me from. It's got a 6 here. Can I slow roll this? I cannot. Just trying to... increase my turn timer. There's red. Purple on 4, but not open. Do have to use the Joker. A little bit unfortunate. We do trade off of pink as well. That hits here. That hits there. This hits here. At the end of pink. It is. That trades me again. What do I leave here? 16. Sure. 22. White trades me as well. 93%. And that is white. So white had the opportunity, I think, to at least get the red kill there. I think he had the material there, too. We have to trade our newfound Joker, but I can perfect path this. I think he's probably got enough troops left, but I can at least whittle him down where he almost certainly cannot run the board even with a trade-in. Just sliding for safety. 6 on 5 to break. Fails. 6 and 8 here. I'll group them up with the caveat that he's going to trade. He should open up my stack. He gets 30 troops off of it. I'm worth 59. I don't think he can kill me. We don't have a trade on 3. If he doesn't open up my 13, he definitely has a realistic chance to win. But the mindset is that he breaks as much board as possible and opens up as much little stacks as possible. As long as I end up with a trade on 4, I'll be fine. Does he blast the 13? He does. He only loses 6 on it. That is crazy. I'm still playing pretty well with count, but I'm not sure that will last. So we're gonna have to make sure we break everything, or everything we can. So I gotta add a couple troops here to get South America. Looks like he's probably going to run out of time before he gets to North America. But certainly a valiant effort by the purple player. That does not get back. So we go 5 and 5. I roll my 3s. I don't roll 2s. So now let's try to break it. Do. Let's throw that there. Because he only starts with 3 troops, so he's going to have to play off the 12 to get around. I don't have a trade on 4. I do not have the trade on 4. 12. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. He almost certainly gets in. We need him to lose a troop along the way. I don't think it's going to happen. Actually loses 2 there, so this is potential another loss here. 3 on 1 could fail. This is pretty unlucky. We do start with some extra troops here. And yet he pulls forward, so he's going to hold that bonus. I think at this point, territory count over anything else. But no trade on 4 is brutal. That is tough. I think he may very well have a set here. Finally get our trade in. Starts with 7. He does not have a trade. Good game to you, purple player. Yeah. Just who got to that trade in first. I just so happened to get lucky enough to have it be me. He does still have quite a few territories. He's up to 21 territories. So even with the 35 troops I get, I will get an extra +2 in Western Europe that I can play off of. Got a 6 down there. So let's go 15 down here. And I can perfect loop that back to the same spot. So checking the slider counts every time. Give him a little good game action at the end, and he did just complete the set on 4. Had that artillery thrown in there. Tight game at the end, man. That was certainly a close one. Purple gave me a run for my money. I think he was the best of my opponents. A little bit slow. Probably an expert level player, though. Seemed sound play. Locked off some of his troops a little bit there. Only a beginner. Shout out to you, Purple. I thought you played a really good game. 3 other beginners besides Purple, and then an intermediate on the Pink player. I wasn't jazzed by Pink's game. I didn't really understand his targeting of the Blue player. Felt a little bit bad for Blue there, but not sure he had much of a way out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game regardless. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you have not already. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.